All right. What's up, everybody on YouTube that's watching this on the replay? Welcome back to the Truckerjim channel. I am coming to you from Charlotte, North Carolina. This is day one of my newest journey. We will be taking this to Houston, and I'm not real sure after that, but more than likely, I would not be surprised if we end up at the border. But we got the lunchbox cooker out, and I've been snacking on a variety of things, because I'm fairly well stocked in the truck right now. I have been more stocked, but I've been trimming things down a little bit. The chicken should be ready just a bit, but I am finding better flow in the Volvo. And earlier today, I finally learned how to open my daggum hood. I've been a couple of weeks, and I've tried to open my hood to check oil and, do a good solid pre-trip before, but I didn't know how to do it. I was trying to open it like it was a T680 or a Freightliner, undoing the buckles at the back of the hood, and this one over here wouldn't open. But that ain't for the hood. It's to get to something else I don't really need to get to. The hood release is inside the cab. If you ever get a Volvo and you find yourself in a situation where you cannot open your hood because it's not supposed to open that way, it's right here, under the steering wheel. But I've trimmed things down a little bit in the truck. We still got our glove. I got my toolbox, camera bag, a bathroom bag, and my duffel bag, and that's it. Everything else is put away. Clothes in here, cooking supplies on this side, things I can eat in here, things I can eat in the fridge. I've got a new wireless charger from a watch. Well, the watch isn't charged wireless, but I don't have to plug a wire into my phone anyway. My vape batteries, a cutting board. I'm in pretty good shape. And I found a better place for my vacuum cleaner. Up here with some trash bags and things. Boots for when it rains, and an extra set of shoes behind here, and we're pretty good. This little table, if I don't take it down when we're rolling, it usually falls over. But it doesn't tear anything up, so sometimes it happens that way. But it can go right behind this seat when it's out of the way. And if I wanted to get fancy with you guys in the dark, this is a ring light. I could light myself up and it looks nice and pretty. But I think it's time to check the chicken. I'm gonna spin this around. This air fryer is the Instant Vortex Mini. Woo! That might just be done, people. Look what I got. Thermometer. We will find out if it's done. Yes, sir. Instead of cutting this while it's all finishing cooking and making my chicken dry. Look at that. If it's over 165, your chicken is done. It's time to take it out, no doubt. And we'll spin this back around. So that is pretty exciting. Now, when I cut my meat, I prefer to do it on a cutting board. Let's see. It would be good to have a little more room, but I'm thankful for the room that I do have. So we'll go ahead and unplug that. And while our piece of chicken cooked right here, that's a little glare. You guys can't see how pretty it is. I don't want to pick it up yet, but it's nice and crispy. Chicken, I've got it seasoned with a little Cajun seasoning that came from Louisiana. One of the places I got some crackling from. Man, that's pretty tasty. For you guys that have not tried an air fryer yet, I'm gonna be real with you, okay? I'm just gonna tell you how it is. The man or woman or whatever the new genders are that invented the air fryer, they deserve a Nobel Peace Prize or some tremendous amount of recognition. Empty miles. Text message. I'm back live. Sorry for the interruption, you guys watching it live. People on the replay, probably just a blip. Let's see, somebody says, we tried steaks in one. They came out great after we saw you doing it. Yeah, I tell you, after I meet my goal of doing 3 driver survey interviews, I'm going to reward myself with buying a steak. I'll talk more about what the whole driver survey interview thing is. It's kind of a project I have assigned to myself, but it is a fabulous idea. But let's go back to the comments. We got Long Don Slonger, one of NFI's finest, first on the list. Hello, Don. And Guy Williams is there too. Hello to you, buddy. You had a birthday recently. Happy belated to you. Butch Holyfield. Elvis is smashing the like button. Appreciate it. We got Wild Beard Trucking. All right, Wild Beard, you're a YouTube trucking kind of guy, right? Owner-operator. I've watched some of your content, and it's fantastic. For any of you guys out there that want to see some upfront trucking adventure mixed with some music, some cinematic drone footage, Wild Beard Trucker, I think this is the right guy. He does a good job of it. Check him out. And who else we got here? Semi-truck driver says, I miss you, Dad. Okay. Good afternoon to you too, Bobby. We got Homewrecker. And all right, thanks for the compliment, Rob. And been watching for, I guess, probably 4 years or better now. That's pretty cool. I have had a lot of different ways I've cooked before, but one thing I've gotten to the point is I don't want to carry around a bunch of crap I don't use. Because as a company driver, you can be pulled out of any said truck at any time and you're a company driver and you're just going to have to deal with it. So to protect my future self from feeling like I did back in December, I am traveling much lighter. Much lighter. Because what if like a EMP went off and fuel pumps and all that didn't work, and America as we know it got majorly disrupted, and I'm like in Texas or Louisiana or something like that, and I need to get my ass back to the Carolinas, and I have to like walk or something. I can't take the truck. I don't want to be lugging suitcases and all that. I'm going to have to be traveling light. Hopefully that day will never come, but you never know. Especially after the kind of year we had last year. But I'm caught up to the comments, and I bet my chicken has cooled, so we will try it out. I hope everybody can hear me loud and clear. That's still kind of hot. I did find a knife. Somebody says that I need to definitely upgrade my utensils. But here's the deal, guys. It's me in this truck. I don't have like a family of 4 in here with me, which I don't know where I would put them if I did. But I've got this fork, which I don't really like this fork either, but I have it. There may be a regular fork up in there. I've got like 3 of each, but I keep using the same ones over and over, and I never wash them at all. Even though I've got some Dawn, I never wash them. I just wipe them off. And then I got this big spoon. I lick it a lot. There's probably a little coconut oil on there now. But I did find a knife. So I won't be having to use an avocado tool, you know, to cut this chicken right here. Has anybody ever seen these kind of knives before? These are old school. It's not really necessarily the best knife for cutting meat, but like potatoes and vegetables and things, you have to sharpen them every now and then. But these do a good job. My mom has been getting these knives as long as I can remember. I mean, there's always one of them around anyway. And I got one. I'm about to cut some chicken with it. Just lick them clean, right? Pretty much. I mean, I will do the respectable thing and wipe it with a paper towel every now and then, but that's about as far as I go. All right. Can you guys see this? I still don't have my piece for my tripod. It's coming Friday, and well, I couldn't wait till Friday. All right, here we got chicken. I guess you guys are just gonna have to take my reaction. Oh yeah, that's perfect. completely done. But look, if I squeeze it, you see that juice coming out? That is not dry chicken, people. I do have a little Sweet Baby Ray's in the fridge, but with the Cajun seasoning on here, I'm hoping it's tasty enough, and I do not need to put some sauce with sugar on it. I meant to get some more guacamole from Aldi's yesterday, and I saw the, the kind of bag of it. I like the little cups, but they're in a different spot, and I forgot to get them, so I don't have them. But Aldi's has these great little guacamole cups. One's home style, one's classic. Classic has a little bit of jalapenos in it. The home style has more onions, is the difference. But it's great to get like a chicken and dip it down that spicy guacamole. Man, that's perfect. Man, that is so good. It's so juicy and flavorful. I don't have a link for an air fryer, I don't think, in the description, but I will get one. But I saw one at a truck stop for you guys that just buy all your crap in truck stops, and it was like $70. But a lot of your stores, I think they sell as little as $40. And then they go up from there. I mean, you can get you a $300 air fryer. This one I got is a small one. It's probably somewhere around 50 bucks, 50, 60, something like that. No more than that. Man, it's so good. But I've got a lot of this chicken breast. I've got a few vegetables, a piece of fish. Got some stuff to make a salad, do some like turkey and cheese wraps. I've got some white chicken chili from home to eat. And a few other things. But after I do 3 driver survey videos, not edited or anything, just have them recorded on the memory card, I'm going to treat myself to another steak. What's you guys' favorite steak? Mine, I believe I would have to pick the ribeye. Because I hadn't had a New York strip in forever. I used to like those. There's sirloin. There's fillets. There's T-bones. I like that fat of a ribeye, personally. But there's a lot of good steaks out there. All right, this was called Lunch in the Truck, which my lunch, as far as that I'm eating, I hadn't ate already, is almost gone. Well, let me show you something. My refrigerator, which, man, stuff is just like stacked on top of each other in here. Hopefully, this is sort of near the top. I got this reinforced with another Ziploc bag because of the olive oil or whatever in it had leaked out earlier, and I do not like cleaning oil off of stuff. But this is an Aldi product. I recommend everybody, I ain't saying you got to get 100% of your groceries from Aldi's, but you probably ought to get you some of them because they got some good stuff and they're good prices. But this is anti-pasta, because there's no or antipasti is what it says. A blend of green olives, provolone cheese cubes. Oh, I thought those were feta when I bought it. Button mushrooms and red peppers. And I guess this is olive oil in here. Oh, they're so good though to just pick up and eat. What I did is put it on over some of that hydroponic lettuce earlier. Had a little salad, put a little crushed. I kept saying crushed red pepper on my video the other day. It ain't red, it's black pepper that you twist. Those are good too. All right, well, I'm going to check the comments right now, and then this is over. We'll see you guys later in the week. Hopefully it'll be a few days from now, and I'll have a steak, and we'll try another one. But air fryers, it's the thing, guys. Get you one. If you want to save some money, eat healthier, be in control of what you got going on instead of a slave to a truck stop. If you're with a company that thinks enough of you to put a refrigerator in your truck, or if they don't, there are other things you can do. I see cats with coolers and stuff, on their passenger seats sometimes. But the air fryer, it's a game changer. And I've only made a handful of things. I have started watching some YouTube videos on air fryers, but it's a game changer. Get you one if you hadn't already. Checking your comments, and then I'm hitting the X. Hell yeah, Don. Okay, we got some remembrance going out to Kobe. My audio is great. Okay, would you like to know the secret of the audio? I'm not using my cell phone's microphone for it, for starters. I am not using a Bluetooth headset, which I have done. I am not using my AirPods, because any of those things, when I watch back, there's always bad audio at times. It might be good at times, but the levels aren't. Now with this, I'm not really crazy about the lighting and the glare that gets on my face every now and then, but the audio should be excellent because I'm using this. This is a wireless receiver. I've got a lapel mic plugged into that. The wire is run up my shirt, and right here I've got a little microphone clipped on. And you guys can't see this, but plugged into my phone, I had to get a different little connector to be able to pull this off, because it's not the same size as DSLR camera, but this is the other end. And as long as there's not something made of lead, you know, blocking between these two, they work good. The thing I like, you see how level it is right now? Watch. I'm gonna go to the back, sit right here, and the audio is just as good. I could be at the other end of the parking lot and the audio would be just as good. If you would like to get that set up, if you're, wanting to record video and YouTube, this is a game changer. It's like an air fryer kind of level. It's made by Rode. It's called the Wireless Mic Go, G-O. You do need a separate wire that won't come with it. I get the 3-ring and the 2-ring confused. You'll need that extra in addition to for it to work with your phone. But it's a couple $100. There's a link in the description of this video where you can order it today and get it ordered. Amazon will be there in 2 days. Man, this chicken is fantastic. Super good. And I'm more excited right now than I've been in a long time, because I know what movie I'm going to make. And I've picked one that I can shoot it for an amount of money that I can raise. It's not the Scroll movie. That's too epic. It takes like over 2,000 years pass in this story. That ain't going to be a good first one. It's not Super Truckers. Although that deserves to be a movie, a comedic look at a group of, truck drivers like ourselves, at all the kind of things we experience. I will probably need you guys' help when it is time to write that one. But just the damn insurance and all the equipment that the trucks that would have to be used, and the different shots of moving trucks and all that, mainly the insurance and, trucks moving around. No. Hopefully that will happen one day, but that is not going to be the first one. But what I can film myself and not do a studio, I need some people, but a movie that takes place in the late 90s, prior to cell phones, prior to smartphones, and really the internet, like before 9/11 kind of time period. But an advertising company that does some door-to-door promotions, and the only locations will be at their office, the apartment of a few of them, and some exterior shots outside of houses, and some businesses and parking lots. And that's it. Will not need any special effects at all. Maybe a few stuntmen for some things, but no special effects. And it's something that I could absolutely see being able to film with a crew of people. I just got off the phone with somebody from Papa John's earlier. It's actually, we won't get into all that, because as far as filming, that'll be a next year kind of thing. And you guys stay tuned. Watch some of the other truckers, and they'll be, probably trucking this time next year. I'm gonna work my way out of it. Anybody got anything else? It doesn't look like it. Long Jim Silver. A porn movie. I've thought about that before. But I always, I feel guilty and regret it back because I did not provide value to some young lady and she's scarred and never the same, after that, being in a porn movie and things like, what's her friends and her mama say? And I think about that kind of stuff. And I really try not to do things that I would regret, that I wouldn't want to tell my grandmother about. I've done plenty of things I wouldn't want to tell my grandmother about, but you guys know what I mean. All right. Well, thanks for watching. I don't want this to be too long. Thank you for making it to the end. If you did enjoy this kind of content like cooking and talking about goals and making movies and things, let me know in the comments and I'll keep doing it. I think the cooking is a good thing, giving you guys some ideas of something you can have. You don't have to order off the dollar menu at McDonald's. You know what I mean? But I'll see you next time, guys. But until then, please be safe out there and keep on trucking. And if you want some wireless mic, they're in the description.